Alright, this is a quick help video for the people who are working on their mini cities during spring break. First of all, you have to excuse my non-teaching voice since I haven't been talking loud since Thursday. And also the bulldozers in the background who is making a lot of noise, digging up holes as he, been doing every morning. So first of all, remember that we have to have these four buildings in your mini city. You have to have a bank, a restaurant, toy store, and a supermarket. Remember, the formula for volume is length times width times height. And for the model I'm building for class, I went ahead and listed all my measurements on top. So I know that for the bank, for example, that this is my length, this is my width, and this is my height. So everything is already listed. Now, when I look for the bank on the mini city that I'm building for class, you notice that all my measurements are listed. When I was using a ruler, I went ahead and listed everything down because it's in your directions that you have to label, draw, color, and label. So for my bank, all my measurements are already listed. I have my 6 centimeters, my 5, my 6, my 6. That should have been a 3, 6, 6, 6, 5, and 3. Now for the height, if some people may have problems with it, you have to put the height of the building several times. So this is the height, this is the height, this is the height, this is the height, this is the height. All these are the height. So when I finally cut this out, the building's pretty much going to stand up by itself. Also, for when you go down to number 2, you pretty much going to have the volume already listed. So you're going to have to figure out the 3 numbers that will make 50 centimeters cubed. So for my bookstore, I just went quick and simple, 5 centimeters times 5 centimeters times 2 centimeters. That's going to give me the 50 for my bookstore. Now underline the food mall because the food mall and the restaurant both should have the same volume. So I went ahead and made 2 of those very quickly without spending a lot of time because they're both going to be the same. And once again, all of them are pretty much like a different version of a plus sign. You notice that those 2 are already colored. So I colored, drew it, label it, and I also made sure, just for your rubric's sake, that the total volume is listed on top of the building. So when I finally cut these out, the volume will be on top and I'm going to place it. So that's it for right now. Hope everybody having a great spring break.